Hey, Elle, it's your girl Maria. Okay, so Colin, thank you for sponsoring the Katie Melua song and for clarifying for me the other link that you sent me. So recently I did Katie Melua and the Gory Women Choir singing The Swallow. Now, The Swallow is kind of where we get the Carol of Bells from. Um, Beautiful song, and Katie Melua sound beautiful. It was completely a cappella. There were no instruments involved from what I could hear. Uh, and it was really great. But there was a second link that Colin sent me about Katie Melua actually talking about the making of the song, and how she worked with everybody on the song. I think that's, if I'm paraphrasing here a little bit. But it wasn't clear whether or not Colin wanted me to review that link alongside the song itself. And he did reach out to me and, you know, said that, yeah, it was a little confusing, but yes, the intention was for me to actually review the interview as well. So we're going to do that today. We're going to review the interview. I'll make some commentary about anything and everything. You guys already know how I do. And yeah, if you want to show love and support to the artist and or this channel, I link ways for you to do that in the description box. So make sure you're checking it out. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get started with this and see what she has to say about the song, because now I'm curious.
When I knew that there was a possibility, and I was exploring the idea of a winter album, of a Christmas album with a Georgian choir, I had to do a lot of research in terms of finding choir pieces, Christmas carol pieces, and one of the most famous, and really uplifting, bright choral piece for that time of year is Carol of the Bells. And it's famous because it was featured on Home Alone, the movie. But what struck me and what I discovered in my research is that the piece is originally from the Ukraine, which is, in the similar part of the world to where Georgia is. So this Ukrainian piece called The Little Swallow, that's a direct translation of Shedrick, got converted into an American version, I think in the 20s and 30s. And then
That's interesting. And we do this a lot in culture. Like we appreciate culture and then we want to take the culture and do something with it, make it feel more familiar to us. And it should be appreciated that someone looked to someone else's culture and said, I really like this and I'd like to bring that to, this part of the world and show off that culture. I think that's really cool. And they did that in the 20s and 30s, where apparently it wasn't such a big deal.
20s and 30s, and then that became quite a famous Christmas piece for choirs to perform. I felt like for our record and with the choir, we had to sing it in the original language. Everyone in Georgia speaks Russian, and Russian, is part of the Slavic languages, and that is similar to Ukrainian. And we had to think a lot about whether the choir, because the choir sounds so beautiful when they have a sort of an orchestral role. So where they're either humming or singing ahs or oohs. But, where there was a need to have language and for the choir to sing, what language they sang in was a consideration, was a decision to make. So it was wonderful to find something like this timeless Christmas choral piece. That was in Ukrainian, the original was in Ukrainian, and Ukrainian was a lot easier to sing for Georgian and Russian speakers than, say, for example, English might be. So The Little Swallow, it's a traditional piece and it celebrates the coming of the new year. And the scene is a little swallow comes and flies into perch on a windowsill of a farmer, and the swallow is announcing that the farmer and the family is going to have a great, bountiful year ahead.
Very interesting. So the little swallow is the announcing of the new season. Did I get that right? I think I got that right. I want to rewind that and hear that again, just to make sure I got it right. Come on, go back some.
Perch on a windowsill of a farmer, and the swallow is announcing that the farmer and the family is going to have a great, bountiful year ahead.
Ah, okay. So I misunderstood that. So it's like an omen, a good omen of saying this is going to be a wonderful year for you. That's cool. It's like something to look forward to. And I mean, I could see that with the new year. Like in the new year you have something to look forward to. It's the new year, so the possibilities are endless of what it is you want to do. Very cool. Very, very cool the way that she spoke about this song, and really just the song in general. And it is like a very catchy song, and it sounds like a very happy song. It kind of gives it the context. Like I've never heard of the Little Swallow um, being the original song. I mean, we always hear of Carol of Bells, but it sounds like the Little Swallow is just this beautiful like song of hope for what's coming. That's very nice to hear. All right, what did you guys think of this little mini interview that she gave? What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, that's going to do it for this one. So if you like the content and you do, then you know what to do and you know how to do it. So I'm just saying do it because you want to. Hit that subscribe button, help your girl out. In the meantime, live your lives fabulously, everyone. I will see you all on the next one. Bye.